I have been called many things on the internet, but scummy was not one of them. One of the music creators of music that I showcase on this channel, well, he called me a derogatory term because he didn't know, and actually they don't know, how YouTube works and how the internet works, in terms of where content goes, how content is handled, and why certain content is better. And in this video I'll detail how this is the case. Let's get started. Number 1. Do I give proper credit? I was told that I don't give proper credit in my videos, simply because I don't name the people that made the music by name. But in fact, this is not precisely required. What I do is I literally put the name of the game that the music comes from, the map inside the game that it comes from, and the name of that map, so that anyone can simply go on Google and look up the map name and the WAD name and instantly find a list of resources, so that they're never left wondering who made a specific song. Number 2. I steal views on YouTube from the original creators. This assumption is wrong for multiple different reasons. First of which is if you go on YouTube and simply search for the map name and the game of the music that you want, if I have a video and the original creator also has a video of that music, their video will likely always appear first and will look much better to click on. So users will automatically click on theirs instead. So I'm not stealing anything. I'm merely providing an alternative source. Now, why is this important, you ask? Well, it's really not. But what's more important is that these people are well compensated for their work, which has us come to the second point here. I am not jibbing the original creators out of customers. When I put a video on YouTube, I can give it tags, and I can give it a title and a description, and depending on how I format those things, will determine how my video shows up in search results. I planned all of that out before I even started making the videos, so that I would not be damaging the original creators. Also, if someone likes the music on this channel, they can easily Google it, as I said before, find out who made it, and toss them a few bucks, which I highly encourage you do, as they're highly talented. Number 3. This is not the intended way the artist intended the song to be heard. Now, if a song is made for a video game, that opens up a whole new can of worms, which all of this music basically was. The game can play any of these songs in hundreds of different ways, with loads of different configurations and sound fonts, to where there's literally thousands of possibilities on how these songs can be heard by anyone. In GZ Doom alone, there are like 7 configuration sections, which are the different MIDI synths and such. And this means to give an accurate representation of what someone might hear when they start up their game, you have to account for the settings they might have, and the settings they're most likely to use. And that is why I provide 6 of them. Now, does that line up with what the original creators claim to say? Well, no. But what they actually say is the word intended, which, if the music was made specifically for a game, it is intended however the game decides to play it, which is however the user has it set to play. Now, this section of the video is going to be very controversial, and if you don't agree with me, that's fine, you don't have to. Number 4. Creators' wishes. People that do creative stuff can be a little wacky. I know I am, and sometimes it even affects their ability to do what they do best. An example of which is not taking free publicity when it's on the table, and instead crapping on it. You know, why leave it there when it benefits everyone when you take it? This is not only uncool, but it hurts the creator themselves, as they're jibbing themselves out of potential customers. Now, I'm not going to stand here and pretend that I know exactly why they're doing that, because I have no idea. I have no idea why one would not want free publicity in a good light. It doesn't make any sense. Just like the genie should warn the man asking to cure world hunger, I will ignore dumb wishes. As in, wishes that don't actually make any sense, especially if they affect more than the creator themselves. They are not only jibbing themselves out of potential customers, but they're jibbing the customers out of a great musical experience, and there is no excuse for that. Especially if the music can be heard for free in the game whenever. All I'm doing is making the experience a little bit better. I'll see you in the next 7 phase. Subscribe for more. Have a great rest of your morning.